So Wordplay is the new game from Mark Brown, who you may know from his YouTube channel, Game Maker's Toolkit, which is a long-running YouTube channel dedicated to the study of video game design. And I think it was last year Mark put out his first video game that he made himself, a game called Mind Over Magnet, which is really cool. And now he's put out a brand new game called Wordplay, which just came out on Steam. It's kind of like a mix of like Scrabble meets Balatro or something. And Mark was very kind to pass along a code. I finally have the chance to sit down and play it. So we're going to take a look. We're going to go through just a round of the game's easy mode, just to show you the core mechanics, kind of give you a feel for what the game is, and hopefully encourage you to check it out yourself. I've got a purchase link to the game's Steam listing in the video description, so let's give it a look. And here we are inside of Wordplay. Can we for a second actually, before we even get started, just appreciate like how clean the design of this is? I really like how bouncy, like I can mouse over even just like the tiles in the title screen. It's all bouncy and fun. Really good, like clean design. I want to appreciate that like right out front. Let's just jump into a run. I think I'm actually just gonna do easy mode. I came really close to clearing a normal. You do have a few different modes here. You have normal, hard, legendary, a marathon mode where you have to go 20 rounds. You've got kind of a quick play mode and stuff like that. So I've come close to clearing normal mode, but I didn't do it yet. But I have done easy mode, and I think we're just gonna do, I mostly just want to show you guys what the game is. So I think I'm just gonna do an easy mode run here for the video. And hopefully that'll give you a decent sense of what we have going on here. But there are a lot of modes. You can get a lot of time out of this. So yeah, you've got this, this like set of tiles here, and you're just trying to form words and score as many points as you can, get through all the rounds. Got a few options here. We can do kind of a refresh. We have like these 5 refresh things. We can actually look at our bag of available tiles here. And we can actually shuffle around and randomize. Sometimes that helps if you want to, if you want a different viewpoint and stuff like that. Sometimes that's kind of helpful. But let's see what we can do here. I think, do I see housing? That's a pretty decent first word here. There you go. We almost cleared the first round in one go. Let's see. And this, by the way, I also want to say what I don't want to see in the comments is people being like, at 2:13 you could have spelled this word. Man, I don't care. I don't need any like retroactive backseat gaming. Hey, I've already recorded the video. All right. So we're gonna do what makes sense to us in the moment. You can also see different letters have different values to them, often based on like how uncommon they are, how difficult they are to work into a word. And as we get through the different rounds, we can kind of create a build and stuff. You'll see what I mean. Okay, what do we have here? Maybe, do I see drapery? Yeah. Solid. Okay, round 1 complete. We got +4 plays. So you see at the bottom, you do have a limited amount of plays. You'll get, additional plays if you complete it. So these are our upgrades. You get to pick between each round. Very Balatro, inspired. We've got an upgrade. Swap a tile with a vowel from the letter bag. Transform a tile into an emerald tile, which has a 1 in 4 chance of scoring 5 times. That's nice. And then a modifier, which is like a permanent upgrade. Add 1 bonus point, which increases by 1 when an upgrade is used. I think I'm gonna go with this. I could also skip and get +2 refreshes, which is nice. Or I can spend a play to re-roll what I can choose from. But no, I'm pretty decent with this, getting an emerald tile. And what I'll often do with stuff like this is I will use them on like commonly used letters, like E is a commonly used letter, so turning that into an emerald makes sense. R would be a good one too. There's a lot that we can do here. Okay, so what do we have here? We could do stream, which uses 2 of our emerald tiles, which has a chance of getting a good score there. A lot of O's. I think we're gonna send stream. Pretty decent length, got our 2 emerald tiles there. I don't think either of those hit. Maybe they did, I didn't notice. All right, what do we have here? I could do noted. Couldn't do denoted. I could do condone. Yeah, condone seems like it would be good. Nice. This is nice, a dot tile. So if you end with this D, if you get it with the dot tile, it'll multiply the word score by 2. That's always nice. Swap a tile with a common consonant. That's nice. I think we're gonna go with this. Always good to see that coming up. And again, like a D is a good one to convert. We can actually do it with 3. R is a good one, because you often end, you know, words with these. Maybe S would be a good one. And I could have saved it. Like I could hang on to it, but you know, it's fine. Let's see what we can do with this here. I don't think this is a word. I'm gonna try and cover. Okay, yeah, no, I didn't think it would take that. This actually does give me a good opportunity to showcase this, though. If you, if there is a word that you want to use that is not in the game's dictionary that you want to petition to add, you can just hit a quick button and do that. In cover is not a word, though, so we're not going to do that. But it is cool that you can do that. And if if a word is petitioned enough times, the game can be updated and added to the to the game's dictionary, which I think is really cool. Maybe our best bet is to go, I don't want to use this S, but maybe we can do like strived. Sometimes it is good to kind of, I'm using like kind of keyboard. You can't use a controller, but I'm actually using the keyboard control. And sometimes if you want to use a specific letter, it is better to go ahead and like select it with the mouse. We have some unusual letters here, so let's see what we can do. We could do like, I don't really want to spend this S. We could have done askew, but I don't really want to use the S for that. I would rather end the word on that. Maybe we could do like tweaks. That should give us a decent little score there. Yeah, I'll use that. Got a gift. We can add 5 standard S tiles with 5 extra points. That's nice. If the word has an odd number of tiles, add 10 bonus points. If it has an even number of tiles, remove 5. So does that mean that I'll still get 5? I guess. Let's just try it. Let's see how this works. Because this will show off how we have. Oh, it's -5. Okay. Okay, so we really want to make sure that we're doing odd number submissions, which is fine. That's a risk reward, right? That's fine. Let's see what we can do here then. I could do futon, which has me at 5. And that gets rid of some of these kind of weird letters. I don't know if this will take it. Will it take bougie? That's 6 though. No, okay. It was worth a shot. You know, I think just to keep it at an odd number, I think I'm gonna go with booed. I think that might be my best bet here. That way I can get my bonus. Well, this'll, either way, laugh will get me where I need to be. This is interesting, right, though, because this, even though I think it was a little, I think the wording on this was a little unclear, this still, I mean, this is changing the way that I play the game actively, right? 10 bonus points during special rounds. Special rounds are kind of like boss fights, basically, and honestly, this is a really... Oh, wow, if a word ends with N... This is going to be really helpful, though. I think I'm going to take this because here we go. We're in a special round right now. Tiles refresh after submission. Refreshes cost plays. So every round of this, I guess, we're going to be getting a fresh tile set. Okay. I think will give us 7, right? Railing? Yeah, that's good. That's a really good play. Yeah, that was really good. Ooh, okay. All right, let's see what we can do here. Maybe I'll do broil. Maybe I'll do that. I don't want to use these just yet, but my emerald tile might proc. Nice. I think it actually did proc there. That wasn't so bad. So that's kind of like the, what are they called in Balatro? Like the big blind or whatever. Refresh is free if you have no E tiles, works once per round. Upgrades can be used one more time than normal. That's kind of nice. And we can just get some more dot letters. Honestly, more dot letters is good with me. Okay. What do we have here? You know, the Q is worth 10 and I can end on a dot letter. I think I'm gonna go queer. Do that. I mean, hey, that worked out pretty well. Let that be a lesson. Okay, what's next? Maybe I could do like gleams? Oh no, that'll be 6. So maybe just gleam? Yeah, we'll go with that. This'll clearly work. NANOPODs. Petition for NANOPODs to be added to the game. I could clear this V and do like Vapid. I think that would be good. And that'll, you know, get us to the next round anyway. Okay, well this will actually be a decent, this would be a decent offset. We could add 10 bonus points if we end up with 6, which we have been bumping into that quite a lot actually. So I think I actually might go with that. So now, if it doesn't matter if I do 6, I will not incur the -5 penalty of this essentially. Or rather, it'll be like a +5, I guess, because I'll do a -5 and then a +10. So landing on 6 is essentially a +5 now. And I think I'm going to take advantage of that with evades. I think this will be good. So yeah, that should be decent. Nice. Oh, no, wait. What? Isn't connotate a word, or is it 1-0? What? I could have sworn that was a word. Okay, I looked it up. Connotate. Maybe it would be connotation, which I do think I actually can spell. And look, this is a good way. Look, it actually there's a secret second set of tiles here. Well, this, yes. Oh, let's go. Hell yeah. Look at that. Oh my god, it was worth making the video just for that. That was sick. Okay. Create 3 new standard tiles with the same letter as the provided tile. Okay. Adds a refresh zone. That's interesting. I'm honestly not that crazy about any of these. And we're sitting pretty with our plays. Maybe we'll re-roll. Creates a glass duplicate of a tile. Glass tiles cannot be upgraded or refreshed and shatter when submitted. I can re-roll the perks for free once per round. I mean, that would have been helpful here. So I guess we'll do that. Okay, let's see what we have here. I could probably do steeped. That uses a lot of tiles, ends me at 7 and ends on a dot. Yeah, that's the move. Nice. Good word. We could do like rejoin. I could do rejoins, which ends me on a 7, or rejoined, which ends me on... So this is interesting. I could end on a 7 and get the essentially plus 15. Or I could end on this and get a plus 15 minus the 5, because it would be on an even number, so it'd be plus 10, right? So I think actually it would be more beneficial for me to do this and get the plus 10. I think I'll get more points from doing this. This is a little simple, but I think maybe I'll just do extra. Ends on a 5. I mean, this will get me the rest of the way, and it uses that X. Very good. I do have my free reroll this far into the run. Like, I kind of want to use it because it's like I'm only going to get to use it like what, one more time after this. This modifier's sell price increases by 1 at the end of the round. Click on modifiers to sell them and get refreshes. Transforming, get another dot tile, which is always nice. Adds 5 bonus points for each unused upgrade, which I don't have a lot of anyway. I might as well just get more dot tiles. We've really got a dot tile build going here, which is good for me. And I think I'm actually hang on to that upgrade until I have more. I guess S would be a decent one. I have one more I'll probably save. I think maybe we'll go with Hound. We end on 5, we get our dot tile. Oh man, maybe Wafer. Yeah, I think it's about as good as I could get with that. Halfway there. Think we'll use this here. Get that out of the way. Could we do abattoir? Is that not how you spell that? Maybe it's with 2 T's. There we go. We could almost do the glizzy. If we had another Z, we could be submitting the glizzy here, but we can't do that today, unfortunately. Kind of simple, but I think I might just go with flies for this. Gets me the rest of the way, I'll take it. Okay, at the end of the round, convert a random. We don't really need that, to be honest. We don't need any of these because we're about to be on a boss round, aren't we? I think. When you refresh, convert all the new tiles to, this is a legendary, to random special tiles. Oh, interesting. If the word has exactly 9 tiles, we're not really gonna have that. This is interesting. Okay, final round. Word must include highlighted tile or lose 2 plays. Ooh, interesting. And I mean, we have 5 refreshes to burn, and we have this refresh into special tiles thing. Like, I feel like we need to just burn these while we can. Oh, look at this. Okay. All right, we have something cool going on here. I wonder if it'll let me do ring lead? No. It'd probably let me do ring leading or ring leader. I'm just a little shy of being able to do that, unfortunately. Maybe like jogger, because I got to use the G. Pretty good. Thinking about railing. Man, I have a D there. I wish I could do like derailing or something. Or even like, nah. We're just gonna send it. That gets us at 7. We could go for like Lucid, which uses that, a lot of special tiles too. Nice. We win. Yo, connotation, this video was worth it to get connotation. So there you go. That was a run of just easy mode. Nothing too, you know, crazy here. I don't want to, you know, brag too much, but yeah, really fun, you know, really fun little game. I definitely recommend it. And again, a bunch of different modes if you want to, you know, really go through it. Marathon mode, you got like your different difficulties here. You've even got like a quick play. Got some extras here, got your stats, you know, and stuff like this. So yeah, definitely kind of one of those good evergreen games. Kind of a good way to, a very simple, like well-designed game that's just kind of clean and fun. I definitely recommend it. Give it a try. It's called Wordplay. I've got a purchase link in the video description to, you know, to pick it up yourself on Steam. I think Mark has talked about putting it out potentially on like mobile devices for like touch screens, but that's not a thing yet, obviously. But it'd be cool to see this on like Switch and Switch 2 and stuff like this. It would be right at home there. And his game Mind Over Magnet actually is coming to Switch, so maybe there's a chance. But still, this has been a look at Wordplay. Thanks again to Mark Brown from Game Maker's Toolkit for passing along a code to check this out. Let me know in the comments below if you're playing this, if this is something that's on your radar now. You need to pick this up. Just a cool, fun, simple, well-designed, unique little game. This has been Wordplay. I've been Seth, and I'll see you in the next video.